Hello? Hello, who is in the house?
I'm live. Okay.
Where is it?
I'm seeing you what you are doing. Okay.
Okay, but I'm not seeing you here.
You don't have to see me. You're not going to see me.
But
Nobody's going
what
to.
of if you are now doing your messages? How do I now see your
Your
messages here?
message will pop up now. You want to send me a message?
Yeah, send me a message.
Everybody's saying no, so everybody's. I just sent a message.
Okay.
If
Hi.
it's
Okay.
popping up,
Okay. So how do I now?
yeah, just wait for people to join the link first. Now.
How do I now talk? If me, I want to talk.
How do you now want to chat? You can't chat now. You're on live now. That's why it's video. This is this should be chat. Mm-mm. You just have to. You'll be seeing people's chat while you're live. That's how it is.
Okay.
You don't respond back to their
But
message.
when I'm talking, they are supposed to be hearing me.
Why hear you now? On my phone, I'm not hearing you.
Okay.
I'm seeing you on my phone.
Okay. Who is in the house? Hello? We are live. Who is in the house? Okay. Okay, Osage. Let's wait for more people to come in. Somebody has joined us. Please, can you say your name and where you're calling from? I have two people on now. How are you all doing? We are live on Living Life with Esohe. Please type your name and where you're calling from. Hello, Mudia. Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Osage is also on. Hello, Osage. Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Let's wait for some other people before we start. Hello, somebody just logged in. Can you please say your name, type in your name and where you're calling from? Welcome to Living Life with Esohe live stream. This is our first live stream. Hello, welcome. I see people coming in and joining. Please, can you just indicate who you are? We'll just wait a few more minutes and then we start. Hello, Mudia. Welcome back. If someone just logged in, joined us, please can you say your name? You're welcome to Living Life with Esohe live stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I have four people in the house right now. So can you just indicate the fifth person just joined? Can you indicate your name and where you're calling from? The sixth person just joined as well. You're welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Living life with a Sohe. How are you all doing? Happy Sunday to all of you. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? We just wait for a few more people to join, and we'll start our topic for today. Marriage, are you ready? Osado, welcome to the house. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the family live stream, living life with a Sohe. How you all doing? We're just going to wait a few about 2 more minutes and I will start. Our topic today is living life with a Sohe. Our topic today, I'm sorry, is marriage. Are you ready? Living life with a Sohe, streaming now. You're welcome. How was your Sunday? How's your Sunday been? Okay, we're gonna start. As they come in, they just join. Marriage. How? Okay, marriage. Are you ready? Marriage is it's work on its own. We are starting now, so marriage is work on its own. Marriage is not as easy as what people think or say, because it takes two people to be able to work out uh, a marriage, for the marriage to become successful, because you are two different people with two different backgrounds, different homes, maybe even different culture, and you are coming together to get married. And before now, you are courting. You the marriage we are talking about is between a husband and a wife. It's not the other marriages that we have now. It is the one that God has ordained between a, a man and a woman. That is what we are talking about here today. And as I said, it takes two to tango. It takes two to make a marriage work, because two different people coming from different culture, different homes, different religion, and you're trying to come together to make a marriage work. So what attributes? Because before you go into marriage, you have to really think about it. If you have a spouse that is serious right now, there are factors that come in for you to be able to make a choice. And those factors, it's it relates to the character of the other partner, the the way of life, their religion. If you are a Christian, you don't want to marry from another religion for it to be able to work effectively, because the two religions, or they work diversely, and it's going to create problem in the future. So the character is the most important one. Are you compatible? Are your ideas, your ideology, your focus in life, are they the same? And right now we are talking about the man and the woman. So it can be either of you. So I'm not relating this topic only to a particular sex, but to both sexes because it works both ways. What kind of when it, as a somebody that wants to get married, have you even thought about how you want your marriage to be like as as a young girl or as a young boy wanting to have a partner, to have a husband or a wife in future? Do you ever even desire it? That is even the first thing. Do you desire marriage? If you don't desire marriage, then all that we are saying now is not going to work. So because God hearkens to your heart desires. So if you desire marriage, and have you even thought about how, what kind of man, or what kind of husband or what kind of wife do I even want? Have you even thought, sat down to puzzle, to think about it, to even say, okay, look here, what kind of partner do I even want in life? It is all those questions that you ask yourself that is going to make you, to go to know the type of a partner that you are going to choose. The very first time that you meet is lovey-dovey, love at first sight. Other things follow, and it is during this courtship you might be beautiful, handsome. That is fine. I didn't say it's not good to be beautiful, or it's not good to be handsome, but the important thing is the inherent character of the person. It's good to look good. I mean, and that is what will first attract you to the person anyway. If the person looks good, I used to, tell my kids that anyway, especially the girls, that when you are going out, make sure that you look presentable. Don't just wear anything out, because you never know, you might meet your husband on the way, in the park or in the bus stop or wherever, in a party or wherever you go. So just make sure that you dress, beautifully. You looking presentable. Not really. I don't mean heavy dressing or heavy makeup on your face. No, you just look nice and cute. So I have just digressed, but coming back again, it is the character of the person that you are looking at. So when, after the lovey-dovey, the first stage of meeting, going out 1 or 2 dates, the next stage is, okay, is this going to go anywhere? You asking yourself, do you even like the person? The 1 or 2 days, the questions you have asked each other, and about your likes and what you like about yourselves. Do you think it's going to even go further? And then, of course, if the answer is yes, then you are moving forward. And then the courtship stage, it's you are now entering kind of, oh, okay, one of them, maybe the man has told you that, oh, I like you, let us take it to the next level, and all that. The next stage is your courtship stage, which is very, very important. Your courtship stage is not something you should play with, because that is when you know each other. With your discussions, you put issues down, asking yourself questions, not where you go to, or where you are, what you are eating, or the hugs and the kisses after the date. That is not what you should be focusing on the courtship section. The courtship section, because the courtship stage is about knowing each other more, looking at the red flags. Can I be with this man? Can I be with this woman? What are his ideas? What is his life aspiration? What is the person's life aspiration? Does he even have a goal? Does he even have a focus? What is his spiritual life? Does he have the fruit of the spirit? Is he loving? Is he respectful? He or she a kind person? Those are the things that you look out for during courtship. The red flags, and that's what is going to tell you whether you are going to decide whether to marry the person or not. But some people, they get the red flags, but they still believe that, oh, I can change him. Oh, my dear, there's nobody, you can't change anybody except God, and the person decides to change. And will you be able to stay the long time? Can you deal with that situation until God changes or until the person decides to change when you enter into marriage? That is very important. So you don't say, oh, okay, for example, somebody that drinks, and then maybe, or even somebody that is into drugs. You found out later that the person is into one drug or the other. And then you will confront the person, the person will now say, it's both ways. And the person now say, oh, okay, okay, I didn't know you don't like it. Okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to stop it and all that. That's a lie. The person is not going to stop or change. He will only just pretend until maybe you get into marriage and the person starts all over again to do it. So in your mind, as the other spouse, you should now ask yourself, can I deal with this till God have mercy on us? Because, here I'm just saying this, all these things I'm saying, it's kind of out of experience. Because here I am a little naive 21-year-old girl running away from a broken home and entering marriage, thinking that marriage is going to solve all my problems. At that time, I was not a born again Christian. At that time, I was not a welcome, Francis. I can see that you are online. Welcome. At that time, I was not a born again Christian. But I just went on like that. But thank God that I now knew Christ shortly after I got married. I became born again. Both of us, myself and my husband, were not born again. So it was a risk we were taking. God was just on our side. And then God, now I got born again, and prayerfully, the word of God taught me patience and to be prayerful in everything. And of course, by the special grace of God, because marriage is not easy, it became better and better and better. So, but you don't want to go through that route. You want to have, that is why you learn from people's experiences. You don't want to experience it yourself. So if you choose a right partner from the very beginning, and if you choose a right partner from your own perspective and from the other partner's perspective, it will become sweet from the very beginning. Apart from the courtship stage, the courtship stage in any relationship is sweet, but it's after that. So that courtship stage is where you choose the right person, which is very important. Are you ready? marriage is work. You have to constantly work on your own self while you are prayerfully working prayerfully working on the other spouse. So, marriage is it's not, when we're talking about the problems in marriage, we are not even really talking about the man and the woman. Problems come from external people, external family members and friends. You might even have a good, or to in your own perspective, a good husband, but meanwhile you still have problems from the family or friends. So that is why that choosing carefully, who is this person, which family does he come from, which friends does he have, all those things come into play. You are not going to have everything 100%. Oh, I'm not telling you that, because there is nothing that is 100%. But the more the lesser the issues, the better the marriage will be. You cannot take God from your marriage. That's not, it's not, you cannot take God from your marriage, whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian. You have to add God to your marriage. As I said before, you are two different people, two different homes, two different cultures, two different ideology, two different way of thinking. So God has to come in to to repair and mold and help, So I have two other videos. I don't want to take too much of your time because we even started late. We had some technical problems with my laptop, so that's why I had to now switch to my cell phone. So I will fix that, in the next live stream. So I'm going to kind of stop here and, listen to your comments. If you have comments, if you have questions, let us interact instead of me just talking and going on. If you have any question you want to ask, you can type it on and then I will take it on from there. So you have to be ready for marriage. You don't just allow people to push you into marriage or rush you into marriage. Oh, your friend is already married. Oh, the other one is married. Yeah, why are you not married? No, everybody has his or her own destiny. Choose carefully. Be patient. Wait on the Lord until you get the one that you think you can live with. That is the most important thing. The person you can live with, because after the fanfare, after the wedding and everything, blah blah blah, it's now both of you that will now be left in the home to coexist. So you have to choose somebody that is wise, somebody that somebody that you can live with, you can be happy with. You have to choose that person, because it's not unless you just want to be hopping from one home to the other. So I need questions, comments, so I can answer. So who is coming first? Who is asking, making a comment first? I'm waiting. Who is making a comment first? I have two other videos anyway that explains this thing in full, in in my channel, Living Life with Esohe, and it is I think the title is marriage. Okay, who said? Somebody just wrote something. How can we spot? Yeah, can I didn't get that one. How can we spot? Can you rewrite it again? I can't find it. Can you rewrite it again, please? I'm using my account as someone you are not supposed to be with. How can you spot a counterfeit? Okay. How can you spot a counterfeit? Somebody you are not supposed to be with. There are different ways you can spot a counterfeit. And as I said, it is when you are in the courtship stage. That is when you know it's a counterfeit. Because there will always be red flags. There will always be red flags. You have to be attentive. You have to have a discerning spirit. You have to be attentive when you are in those dates. Maybe a simple question like, oh, how is your, you know, how are your sisters? Just a simple question like that, and then the person just goes on and on and on. Then something should tell you that, oh, something is not right here. Or what do you like? And the person comes out to say things that you don't even agree with. Then that's a red flag that it's coming from the heart. So to spot a counterfeit is what people do and say, because by their feet you can know them. How does a female identify the right dude? How do I identify the right dude? I identify the right dude from what I want in a man, my heart desire, what I want in a man. Is the man respectful? What is the attitude of the man? For me, what is the man respectful? What is the attitude of the man? Is the man kind? Is the man loving? What are the ideas? Is the man having goals and aspirations? What kind of life will you have? Will you love to live with this man? If maybe out of your 100 questions, the person has passed 75 or 80, and then you think that the remaining 20 are not as important, they are not the important ones to you, then you have found the right dude. You will be able to, you will know in your spirit that you'll be able to live with such a man. And those right things are not frivolous things. Oh, they are not frivolous things that oh, he has to be rich. That is the problem. A lot of families, they push them. That's what I just said, that don't allow people to push you to marriage because of poverty, because maybe they cannot take care of you again, or they just okay, now it's time to marry, go and marry and all that. You have to find a way. It's you, it's your life. So don't I don't think unless maybe they are forced, they just carry you with your legs and carried you, bundled you as a girl or as a woman, and just bundled you to the man's house. But even then, in some cases, you see the people, the girls or the ladies still running away because it's not going to work at some point. At a particular point, it's not going to work. You see them running away. So as if because of poverty, then you now have to now be forced to, your parents will now push you to then you don't know what you have to know what you want as a lady. You don't allow the worst thing is that, okay, maybe they'll say, oh, okay, we can't take care of you again, leave the house or something like that. Don't allow anybody at this time and age for any parent to force you into a marriage. It will not work at the on the long run. It's still going to be broken. So why do you want to, you are just postponing the doomsday. That is what I see about that. So instead, you just have to find a way of improving on yourself, so that marriage will not be the result of because you don't have money, then you now have to go into marriage, forcefully. That is not, that is not okay. Any other question? As I said, there's nothing you will do without God. So you have to, with all this, you have to add God, to your okay, what's your stake on early child marriage practiced by some tribes in Nigeria? My that one is even okay. Somebody else. I will answer the two questions. Esther said, "What is your stake on early child marriage in Nigeria?" I have just kind of answered that question, because that is because of poverty. That is why they send their children for early child marriage, especially in the northern, some parts in the world. I don't want to say a particular country now. Some parts in the world, it is not right. We have to do away with that. Instead, either you train your child and allow the child to choose his or to choose her partner. So I am not in agreement with that at all, because you are postponing the doomsday. Because the person doesn't love the man. It's just, you are just pushing the child to marry because of poverty. So the girl, I think, if you leave the girl to live her life and cut her course, she will be able to make it in life and choose the right partner. Marriage is not the ultimate of life. Marriage is not the ultimate of life. Marriage does not define your destiny. You first had a destiny. God created you and brought you to the world. Before, there are certain things that should happen in your life before you now get to the marriage stage. God also created marriage, but then you don't, because of one thing, you are jumping. You are jumping the gun. Those parents are jumping the gun instead of looking after their child and making them somebody before they find the partner they will live with for life. They are jumping the gun. You don't want to look after your children, or maybe you are poor. Even if you are poor, eat anything you have, garri, or anything that with your child. Train your child. Your child knows that you are poor. So you train the child, whatever you can eat, whatever you can afford, you eat together until it's time for the child to be able to, and let the child go to school. Train the child. You have to train the child to go to school. Education is so important. If all those families can train those children, they won't have to force them into marriages, early marriages, because of poverty. Train your child even to the least level, even if it's to the first primary school, college. Here in where we come from, Nigeria, they call it college. Even if it's to college, train that child to that college. That's it, and the child will take up his or take up her life from there. You don't, even if you don't have money for university, it's not everybody that goes to university that becomes somebody. But train the child. That knowledge is important. That knowledge is very, very important, for the child to be able to. That knowledge gives the child wisdom to be able to even enter the marriage with that. If you don't have wisdom and you just enter marriage, hey, marriage is good, oh, it's good, it's sweet if you are with the right partner, but it's horrible if you are not with the right partner. And the other question, what was the other question, Moody? Okay, what if the man has everything but you are not attracted? If the man has everything, you are not attracted, don't go there, because that is materialism. You will be like, he has everything and you don't connect. Marriage is spiritual. It's a spiritual thing with God, and that is why God created it, so that a man and a woman, there's that spirituality, there's that spirit mingling between a husband and a wife. So if you don't connect with him spiritually, because he has money, he has everything, you are not going to be happy. There's still going to be that void. And that is why you have to connect with him spiritually during courtship. Is this somebody I can be with the money aside? Am I happy when I'm with him? Does he give me goosebumps when I'm with him? Money will always come. Money is material. It will always come. When both of you work hard, money will come. When both of you plan your life together, money will come. When I married my own husband, we didn't have money. But we thank God today, at least we are not begging to eat. We were able to still bring up our children. So money is not everything. You have to connect to the person spiritually. Does it make you happy? Are you happy when you are around him? Does your spirit, do you have the same goals, aspirations of life? Do you see life the same way? That is what matters. Somebody has money and he can kill somebody, and here you are somebody that has compassion, and you can't even hurt a fly. How is it going to work? It's not going to work. So it has to, both of you have to be the kind of people that can't hurt a fly for that kind of marriage to work. Any other question? I see 3 people on the line, so please like. Any other question? I'm enjoying it too. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And we will be done soon. We'll be done in a few minutes. We don't want it more than an hour. We didn't even start on time anyway. So we have about 3 minutes, because we didn't start on time, but we have 3 minutes to go. Once it's 4 o'clock, that we will end the session. So any other question? Any other question? So as I said, we have 3 minutes, 2 more minutes now. So go. I just recap. Marriage takes the 2 people to work for it to work out. What happens when you are forced into marriage by your spiritual parents because you impregnated a sister on a one night stand? That one is trouble, For a start, why did you go and impregnate a sister in a one night stand? The parents, the spiritual parents are coming from that angle that if you didn't like the person, you shouldn't have even had sex with the girl. So, and now a child has come in. You are not, the child has come into it, and what do you want them to now do? In that instance, you don't you don't really have to go into marriage because of that one time stand, because I'm sure you didn't the boy did not even know the girl that he was having a one night stand with. So the important thing is for the boy to just look after the child, because even if they force him to marry the girl, you are postponing the doomsday. It's not going to work. You are postponing the doomsday, because at a point in time when he really finds the girl that he loves, he's going to leave that girl or that woman, because this marriage thing is spiritually connected. You have to be with somebody that you can live with all your life. So even if they force him now to marry the girl, which is not right, I will not force. It will only just help the child, will help the girl with the child, and that's it. So that is my take on that. The spiritual parents should just take it like that and help to raise the child. The child is theirs, and let the boy move on with his life. That's my take on it. Unless the boy really loves the girl, or the boy likes the girl, even with the one night stand, if he wants to marry her, then that's fine. But if in his mind he doesn't want to marry her, he doesn't like her to that extent of marriage, then nowadays we consider what will people say. Oh no, you do not consider what people will say. You do not. You do what does the what is best for you. What is best for you in a situation, is a circumstance, in a situation like that. Okay, so that is that. So it has come to the it's 4 o'clock, and we'll end the session. Thank you for coming live for this session. Is the first section, and it will get better and better. Thank you all. God bless you. Bye bye. We're ending the streaming now. Bye. God bless you.